All right. Hey, how's everyone going? I am back from vacation. You can see I have not yet shaved. I've got a little sun on the face. That's as tanned as I get. But anyways, I'm glad to be back here. It's been a good solid week here. I didn't get back till yesterday. But it's been a good solid Tuesday, Wednesday, which feels like a week when you get back after a nice vacation here at Connor's Music. Lots going on. We're starting some in-person lessons. So you can call and inquire about that. Just select teachers and in a limited way. Again, call and inquire. But if you're doing online lessons and you're in a good spot with a teacher that you're happy with, then don't mess with it. But if you're been hankering to get together with a teacher, we have some of that available now. I'm doing a little bit of outdoor backyard lessons, but mostly online still. Anyway, so that's one of the big changes here in Stage 3 Ontario, which happened while I was away. I was up in Thunder Bay. I considered filming a little campfire video because we had a lot of fun jamming up there around the campfire, or non-fire because there was a fire ban on in Thunder Bay, but we still sat around in a circle. I thought, you know what? No, I kept my phone off. I stayed disconnected. Really enjoyed the time with the family, and the time out in nature, which is absolutely 100% beautiful up there. So if you get a chance to go and explore Northern Ontario, I encourage you to do so. I'm going to say hi to Aaron. Thanks for joining. Hi, Kate. Wayne, thanks. I'm glad to be back. And Jess, hi, and I am doing great. I'm well rested. Again, a great time away with family. How old are your daughters? They are 8 and 10. And that actually segues perfectly to what I was going to just talk about musically today, which was I didn't film a campfire video to post. But when we were jamming around the campfire, one of my daughters, who's 8 years old, asked for Wonderwall. And I thought, how do you even know the song Wonderwall? But I guess it comes on Spotify or on YouTube, and they've heard it. And so I started playing it, and my 8-year-old daughter and my 10-year-old daughter, so Abby and Felicity, started singing along. And man, did it sound great. I just love that they were jumping in. Hi, Donna. How you doing? So we're going to have to, next chance we get to jam around a campfire, we'll have to do Wonderwall and get the girls to sing with us. Donna. So that was a lot of fun, and that led me to the theme for tonight, which is some 90s campfire songs. So we did a kind of a campfire vibe a few weeks ago, but I was doing all more classic tunes. But then I thought, for me, when I'm went to high school in the 90s, so when I started hitting campfires, that's what we were playing. A lot of Nirvana, and popular choices were Green Day and Oasis, and so I've got some of that for tonight. And then I love the can rock scene of the 90s, so Tea Party and Moist. Oh, I was going to do a Moist song. I might add it. We'll see how things go tonight. And I Mother Earth, and there were so many great bands. I'd be here all night listing them all. So anyways, so the other thing that I sort of, as far as the gear element of tonight's presentation here, John Connors Live, is that a few weeks ago, hey Allison, how you doing? And miss you too, Aaron, and I'm glad you love that, Kate. Oh, I wanted to share the comments as we went, like this. There we go. My strings. I put on a brand new set of D'Addario XS, the new coated strings, to test them a few weeks ago. You were all there with me on the day of it. I think most of you were there watching. And I've got the same set of strings still on this guitar. And now I had 3 campfire jams in Northern Ontario, and of course lots of teaching and playing. And they sound great. Still very bright and present. They feel great. I will let you know I am plugged in tonight, so that's not the guitar through the mic you're hearing, but it's still amplifying the strings. And if your string sounds muddy and dead and gross, when you plug it in, they sound muddy and dead and gross too. So And tonight I am plugged in through my Fishman tone deck, which gives me that nice little reverb and EQ. So that's how I'm getting the sound between that and the wonderful D'Addario XS strings. So there you go. Not tons of gear talk. I just want to play some tunes tonight. Definitely throw your comments in. Share this feed if you get a chance. If you're watching on Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to start with this Campfire Classic that I sang with my daughters in Thunder Bay. Well, the whole family jumped in, but the girls' voices seemed to really kick. Called Wonderwall. Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe, sing along, baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today was gonna be the day, but they never threw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you've got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there are winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I'd like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. On unresolved endings like that, I always picture like looking up at the sky at the end. I don't know why. Unresolved meaning like if I'm playing the key of C, I don't end on a C chord. Oh, we were in the key of E minor. Oh, it did end on an E minor. I don't know. Yeah. If I ended there, I don't know. It felt unresolved. I was wrong. Maybe the chorus is sort of key of C-ish, though. I'm going to have to think about that one now. Okay, so a couple of wonderful comments here. I love this. Yeah, that was just exciting. And this is great. So Kim letting me know that Theo is dancing and playing air guitar. And Theo's not yet 2 years old. So that's wicked that he knows the air guitar already at 2. We got a budding guitarist, I'm sure, on our hands. And thank you, Kate, for your applause here. And Dan says, sounded great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I got a little wee bit on the loud side at the very end there. So I'm going to just take my guitar down a bit and my voice down a bit to make sure you don't get any clipping at home or distortion. Of course, we always recommend you throw some headphones on or good speakers if you're on a phone and that's your only choice, say Larrivee. But if you got earbuds or whatever, you can throw in. Sounds even better. Anyways, so that was our campfire song that we played up at Kekabeka Falls in Thunder Bay, which was a beautiful park. You almost don't want to tell people about these places because you want to be able to go back and have spots be available. But I can't help it. I got to share with you. So Kekabeka Falls is a beautiful waterfall up in Thunder Bay, and they have a provincial park there you can stay at and hike around the falls, and it's just amazing. So while we were there, though, like I kept thinking, Wonderwall was never my favorite Oasis tune. My favorite Oasis tune, I think, would have to be "Don't Look Back in Anger." Partly because I think the way it starts, it feels like an homage to "Imagine" by John Lennon, and of course they were very I kind of envisioned Oasis in the '90s. Oh, thanks, Brandy. She says, "Sounds beautiful." When I first experienced Oasis in the '90s, I thought this is what the Beatles might be like if they were in the '90s. Now, retrospectively, maybe that was building them up a little bit much. The Beatles, of course, way more prolific, and the longevity of their music, I'm sure, will be much more lasting than Oasis. But again, these songs they're still kicking around. They're being played at campfires all around, so maybe there's some credence to the idea. But yeah, this song, way cooler in my mind, much more demanding vocally, so I'll do my best here. I'm gonna get a swig of tea first, just a warm beverage. Ideally, this wouldn't be your choice as a vocalist. Room temperature water I'd recommend, because I've got a little milk in my tea and a little sugar, and those are both bad for a vocalist. But do as I say, not as I do. What do we got here? Oh, Rich Fleming, hi, thank you. And Arnold, hi. All right, here we go. Don't Look Back in Anger. Not the same as Imagine, but because Imagine would be beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face, and you ain't never gonna burn my heart out. Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as she's walking on by. Slides away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say. Need another guitar player for the solo. Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say. That one nicely resolved there. All right, don't look back in anger. What's the story? Morning Glory. That was the album. Definitely worth checking out the whole thing. That was on my. That was in my cassette time. I had one. Wow, blowing me away. Great tune and not easy. I really appreciate the comment, Rich. Yeah, there's vocally big range. You got some head voice, some low notes, complex chord progression, 3 different sections. So I agree. Not an easy tune. Which is why I didn't do it around the camp or non-campfire in Thunder Bay, because I couldn't remember it. I had to have lead sheet, which I have off to my side. On that note, if anybody wants copies of the lead sheets that I use tonight, let me know. I could probably email them to you if you want, or you could pick up my hard copy that I printed for tonight's live stream. Just email or message us or call the store, whatever you like. Okay, let us know. And we got another wonderful set of applause here. Oh, I like this. Devin Robertson, come listen. Go ahead, tag your friends. Let them know this is going on. Free live streams, courtesy of Connor's Music, featuring a little bit of gear, but mostly just some tunes. Some applause that has to be shown here. Look at this. Thank you again. I love the comments and the interaction. That's what makes this live stream different than just checking out a video. There's lots of great video content, but free live stream, maybe not so much, not the same way. But we're going to get back to some real shows too. That doesn't mean this stuff will go away though. I think having access from out of area or from your home is still going to be very beneficial. So anticipate that being alongside live music. I did discover that not everyone appreciates live music the way I do, or I think most of you do that are checking it out, like say Rich here, who shared it on his wall to make sure all his friends know, or Brandy, who says, love the tunes, you rock as always. Thank you very much. So we're around the campfire the first couple of nights with our jam, again, non-campfire, because it was fire band. And the next morning I'm walking, to the bathroom and getting stopped by people around the campground saying, oh, I love the music, thanks, it sounded great from our site, your voice is carrying all over. Beautiful comments. Third night, we start our little jam with my daughter and her boyfriend. We're playing around the non-campfire. Keep saying that. And the campsite over started to turn their radio up. So I thought, oh, come on. Anyways, we just played. I didn't try to overpower or anything, but their radio kept coming up. And then before you know it, the warden came in and shut us all down. So they prefer radio tunes to live music. So there's people like that. Anyways, the nice thing in the morning, as we were heading out and heading back home, we popped by their site to apologize for the loudness war. And they said, oh, no, we just didn't realize. And we just love loud music late at night at a campground. That was their favorite thing to do, is disturb the peace. So anyways, if they're watching, Sorry that I called you out a little bit. Okay, Brandy says, love the tunes. Okay, we got Russell here says, hello, John, welcome back, and hope you had a great, and I did. A little rest. Of course, some great music. We did some hiking, saw some beautiful landscape, some great times. So, and then Kate says, that was awesome. I can't wait to go back to concerts too, though. Yeah, the real deal. So the other, again, I mentioned 90s campfire tunes. I would be remiss if I didn't play Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And when this came out, Brandy adds here, you can come play around our band bonfire anytime. That's awesome. Thank you. When Boulevard of Broken Dreams came out, it was great for us as music teachers because we had a song that you could pull out that was relatively simple, chord progression wise, that everyone knew. Everyone knew the song. It was a massive hit for Green Day. That's happening less and less because of the diversity of where you listen to music. So we don't have that central place that everyone goes, oh man, that song, the same way we did then. So people will say, oh, have you heard the song? And I say, oh, no, I haven't heard that song. Because I don't listen to, the top 10 Apple iTunes or whatever. I listen here, or I still buy CDs. I'm super old school. And vinyl now. Right, back again. Anyways, so this was pretty cool that way, that it was almost like a universal song. So you can pull it out at a campfire and people will still go, oh yeah, I remember that one. What do we got here? Oh yeah, okay. Normally if I have two guitar players, I'd have one doing the chords, sort of Wonderwall-ish, where you keep those fingers planted, and then I do the riff, but hard to do both. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's on to me. I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams. Don't know anything, I'm the only one. I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk in. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. Shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge of where I walk alone. Read between the lines of what's messed up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs to know I'm still alive. I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk in. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams. where the city sleeps, and I'm the only one that I walk in. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone there will find me. Till then I walk alone. Boulevard of Broken Dreams with a little outro that maybe led to another song. I could have medleyed those, but I didn't want to mess it up. I didn't have the lyrics. Audi is the car. Awesome, John. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. And yeah, the song I started to play there was Apparitions by Matt Good. Should I do that one? Should I do one more and before I call it a night, or should I just wrap it up here? I don't know. I could look it up here and see if I've got it handy. Yeah, I'm having fun. Maybe one more would be nice. I did make a little lyrical mistake there, but that happens. Especially when you try to take your eye off the page you're using for the lyrics. But c'est la vie. Alright, let's do it. I was thinking of a song by the band Moist, but then this just came to mind, and Brandy says one more, and Donna says more. That's enough for me to, if I'm playing a bar gig, which we'll do again someday in the future, I'm sure, and we say, oh, we're going to wrap up, and a lot of people go, thanks, and they leave, and there's 2 people left in the bar, and they say, one more song. I'm like, sure, one more song. The bar owner's like, come on, can we just close? There's only 2 people here. It's not worth. I go, just one more. So I'm easily persuaded. I think I shouldn't tell everyone that. I should tell you, no, you got to buy the band around, and I usually try to say things like that. But all right, so this is a song called Apparitions that I will try to do without much preparation. But I used to play it in the 90s, so that's fine. All right, what else we got here? See, John, if I'm not the only one that forgets the lyrics, I know. And Beth says more. So there you go. And Arnold says more. So this is like the bar is full and we're going to keep rocking here. So let's do Apparitions. Well, before I do that, I want to comment on this comment here. Paul was my first music teacher a long time ago. LOL. That's amazing, Rich. So Paul, of course, is my dad. Started Connor's Music in 1978. I joined the company in 1981. I used to sit in a little rocking thing at his feet while he was teaching. I wasn't very productive at that time. Sing along, remain close to me. Hello, suicide mystery. There you go, apparitions. All right, so I got a comment on this. Bought first guitar in about 1980. Paul Connors was just getting the business going. You bought a guitar here, so thanks, Rich. That kept the thing going here. That is now a big family business that we're all proud to be a part of. And I was working with my dad today, with Paul today. I started calling him Paul at work because I was in my teens and started doing a lot of buying for the store and dealing with some of our business partners, for example, like D'Addario Canada, and Arnold's watching there. And he says he'll buy me a virtual drink, which I am going to enjoy, and I appreciate the applause. And look at this, rock on sign. I love that you found that. And thank you, Brandy, and thank you, Steve. Anyway, so it felt funny saying, well, I'll ask my dad. It just felt like I didn't have... it was not going to garner respect from the people I was trying to work with. So right away, I just started calling him Paul because, you know, I was still going to check with the owner of the company often on big decisions. So I'd say, let me check with Paul. And that just sort of grew from there. So at work, call him Paul. But when we're getting together for family time, or Paul and I, Dad and I golf together, and I call him Dad. So, you know, there you go. And maybe that'll be the same with my kids in professional situations. They'll call me John, but the rest of the time, Dad. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap it up there because it's going to be time to help out with the last bit of in-person lessons, locking up the shop and everything. So thank you again for tuning in tonight. I'll be back next Wednesday with John Connors live stream on the Connors Music Facebook page and YouTube channel. I appreciate your comments. Throw questions in. We'll have some new gear to chat about next week. And again, thanks for joining me tonight. And everyone have a good, safe, and awesome night. And you're very welcome.